Alright, baby, come sit. Shoes off, heart open. I'm your Russian big sister now. My English is good, not perfect, like men's communication when they say I need space. And today we are talking about the truth about what men actually mean when they say those three little words that make your stomach drop and your brain start running like hamster on cocaine. Let me hook you fast. When a man says, I need space, your nervous system hears, I'm losing him, I fucked up, I should explain myself better, or maybe I should disappear so he misses me. And then you spiral, you overthink, you reread texts, you ask friends, you Google, you pray to universe. Meanwhile, he's on couch watching YouTube, acting like nothing happened. This is not because you are crazy. This is because nobody taught you the translation. Big Sister is here to translate. The truth is, I need space almost never means what women think it means. It rarely means he wants to calmly reflect, so he can come back more connected and emotionally available. Sometimes, yes, but don't bet your rent money on it. Most of the time, it means one of three uncomfortable things, and all of them have more to do with him than with you. Men say, I need space, when their internal world is overwhelmed, and they do not have emotional tools to regulate while staying connected. Men say it when they feel pressure to show up at level they're not sure they can maintain. Men say it when intimacy is asking something from them they don't know how to give without feeling like they're failing. And instead of saying, I'm scared I can't be enough for you, they say, I need space. Because that sounds strong and controlled, not vulnerable. Let me say something loving and rude. Men are not poetic communicators. They are efficiency communicators. They say things that creates immediate relief for them, not clarity for you. Space gives them relief. It reduces expectation, it buys time, it lowers emotional demand. For them it feels like oxygen. For you it feels like emotional cliff. Now before you grab pitchfork, Big Sister is fair. Sometimes a man genuinely needs space to process something heavy. Work stress, family shit, inner conflict. The difference is how he handles that space. A healthy man asks for space and defines it. He reassures, he comes back. An avoidant or emotionally immature man asks for space and disappears into fog like sad vampire. You know movie, he's just not that into you. Yes, I know, cliché, but listen. There's that line where behavior is the language. If a man wants you, he figures out how to stay connected even when stressed. If he doesn't, space becomes permanent vacation. That movie is basically 2 hours of women ignoring what men are showing them and translating it into hope. Don't be that girl. You are smarter. Here is the red pill part, so swallow with water. When a man asks for space, what he is really saying is, I don't want to manage your emotions while I manage mine. And sometimes that is fair, and sometimes it is cowardly. Your job is not to guess which one. Your job is to watch what he does next. Big Sister moment. If you respond to I need space by chasing, explaining, apologizing for having needs, or shrinking yourself to be easier, you teach him that distance gives him power and closeness costs him nothing. That dynamic will eat your self-respect alive. Don't do it. Let me tell you a story from movie so it lands. Watch Blue Valentine. In the beginning, love is intense, connected, romantic. Later, when emotional labor increases, he withdraws. She tries to talk, to connect, to fix. He needs space but never uses it to grow. Space becomes avoidance. Love dies, not because she asked too much, but because he refused to meet adulthood. This is important. Space that leads to reflection looks different than space that leads to escape. Now I want to pause right here because this is middle, and if you are watching this and thinking, wow, this is literally my situation, and you want help navigating this without losing dignity or becoming ice queen, coaching link is in description and pinned comment. Sometimes you need someone to help you hold line while your heart is screaming. No shame in that. Okay, back. Here is what most women don't want to hear. A man who truly values you is afraid of losing you more than he is afraid of discomfort. So even when he needs space, he doesn't make you feel disposable. If he leaves you anxious, confused, and guessing, that tells you everything about his capacity, not your worth. And let me lovingly slap this myth. Space does not create attraction by magic. Absence only works when presence was valued. If you are doing all the emotional work, all the reaching out, all the understanding, absence just gives him exactly what he's already used to. Peace without effort. This is why boundaries matter. This is why when he says, "I need space," your response is calm, grounded, and brief. You don't punish, you don't plead, you don't perform emotional gymnastics. You say, "Okay, take the time you need," and then you actually step back. You let him feel the full weight of that choice. That's not manipulation, that's self-respect. Now humor break, because otherwise I sound like Russian therapist charging by hour. If a man says, "I need space," but still expects girlfriend benefits, emotional support, sex on demand, validation texts, congratulations, he doesn't need space, he needs free labor. We do not provide unpaid internships anymore. Inflation is high. I want you to hear this deep in bones. You are not difficult for wanting consistency. You are not needy for wanting reassurance. You are not wrong for asking what space means. If a man gets irritated by basic emotional clarity, imagine how he handles real life stress. That is preview, not glitch. Towards end here, quick thing. If this resonates, like the video, subscribe, hit notification so you don't miss next big sister rant, and comment what "I need space" meant in your last relationship. I want to see patterns. Also, it helps algorithm, and algorithm is like Moody Man, needs attention. Now let's talk about power. Real power. Real power is not making him miss you by disappearing dramatically. Real power is staying emotionally regulated while holding your standards. When you don't chase, don't collapse, don't beg, you communicate something very loud without words. You communicate that you will be okay with or without him. That is terrifying and attractive to men at the same time. This ties perfectly into our Patreon video Men Will Deny. This is why absence works all the time. Watch it. It explains why stepping back calmly does more than 10 emotional speeches. Men deny it because it exposes their avoidance. Absence forces truth to surface. I also want you to watch our last video, The Fear Most Men Will Never Admit Out Loud, because this is connected. "I need space" often comes from that fear. Fear of failing, fear of being exposed, fear of not measuring up. Understanding that helps you detach without hatred. Homework now, because you don't grow by watching only. For the next month, anytime a man asks for space, write down exactly how he defines it, how he treats you during it, and how he shows up after. No excuses, no stories, just behavior. Also write how you feel in your body, calm or anxious, safe or small. That data will teach you more than any video. And last thing, pep talk, because I love you and I will not leave you low. You are not too much. You are not asking for the moon. You are asking for adult connection. The right man does not need space from you. He needs space from his own fear, and he will handle that without making you collateral damage. You are allowed to want clarity. You are allowed to walk away from confusion. You are allowed to choose peace over potential. And every time you do, you raise the standard for how you are loved. Before you go, binge the Big Sister playlist we made. Put it on while you cook, clean, cry, glow up. Let me remind you who the hell you are. You are warm, intuitive, powerful, and worthy of someone who doesn't run when things get real. I'm proud of you, truly. Keep your heart open, your spine straight, and your bullshit tolerance low. Disclaimer. This content is created with the help of artificial intelligence. This is insight, not therapy. Learn from it, reflect on it. But if your nervous system or past is running your life, a real attachment-trained professional, not a video, does the real healing. Welcome to your Russian Big Sister. On this website, you can choose between different coaching options depending on how deep your situation is and how fast you want me to respond. I answer every single question myself. No assistant, no copy-paste nonsense. Just me, my brain, and your situation. Because many of you are asking questions at the same time, I usually respond within 2 to 3 days. I don't disappear, I don't ghost, and if for some reason I take longer than that, you get a refund. Simple. I'm Russian, not shady. To purchase coaching, you click Ask Me Your Question. You write your situation, don't hold back, don't be dramatic, just be honest. Then you go to the cart in the top right corner, check out, and you're done. After that, I take it from there, Now let me explain the options, so you choose what actually fits you instead of wasting money. If you want something quick and direct, there is Quick Answer for $35. This is one short written response to one question, straight to the point, no follow-up. You get it within 48 hours. If you want something more affordable and you don't mind helping others learn, there is Public Answer for $25. I send you one carefully crafted strategic response by email, and I may use your situation as a public lesson. Don't worry, I change details and keep your identity completely confidential. This one is delivered within 72 hours and there is no follow-up. If you need more depth because your situation is messy or emotional or confusing, choose Full Response for $65. This is a longer written breakdown of what's really going on, plus you get one follow-up question. This one is delivered within 24 hours. If you want me to really go in, like Big Sister with tea and truth, there is Deep Dive for $125. You get a detailed written breakdown and a voice response, because sometimes you need to hear tone, not just read words. This also includes one follow-up question and is delivered within 24 hours. If you have multiple small questions, there is Ask 2, get one free for $70. You submit 2 quick answer questions and the third one is free. Yes, free. Don't argue with me. And if you prefer audio only, there is Voice Note for $95. This is a private audio response to your situation, delivered within 24 hours. No follow-up included, just clear direction. That's it. No tricks, no confusion. Choose what fits your situation, click Ask me your question, go to the cart, check out, and I'll take care of the rest. I'm not here to judge you. I'm here to tell you the truth and help you move smarter.